Welcome to the University of Southern California. Let's learn about the U.S. classroom. At the beginning of each semester, the professor will review his or her syllabus with you. The syllabus is your guide to the course. This is how the professor will introduce classroom expectations, including classroom etiquette, book lists, campus resources, office hours, and the schedule for readings, assignments, and exams. Remember that it's important to ask questions even about the syllabus, since these will be the rules of the class. Many professors prefer to be called by their first name. If you are unsure how to address your professor, feel free to ask. They will often tell you what they prefer early in the semester, but it's always safe to say professor. Sometimes professors will have a hard time pronouncing names. Feel free to kindly correct them or share your preferred name. U.S. classrooms tend to be very interactive. Professors will often ask the class questions to help you think through the information. This doesn't mean that they don't know the answer. Professors also like to know how different people understand the material, so they may ask the same question to multiple people in the class. This difference in opinion can help to increase discussions and clarify the topic. It is very important to actively participate in the discussions in a U.S. classroom. Remember to ask questions in class. By raising your hand, your professor will know to call on you. Classroom topics will make more sense if you understand them during the lecture. When reading homework for class, remember to take notes and write down some questions that you may want to ask in class. Others may have the same questions that you do. Many students will use a laptop to take notes during class. Most professors are okay with this, as long as you aren't on outside websites. Usually, it is okay for you to use an audio recorder to record the lecture. If you are unsure, feel free to ask the instructor while the syllabus is being reviewed, or you can ask before or after class. It's very common in the classroom for you to work in groups. Groups or teams mirror working in the real world. This is also a great way to meet your classmates and practice your language skills. Often, classes will have discussion or lab sections that are led by teaching assistants. Teaching assistants are often graduate students who know the subject of the class very well. They should be treated with just as much respect as your professor. In general, it is best to ask all of your questions about topics during class, so you understand right away. If you didn't get a question answered during class, try to talk to your professor at the end of class, especially if you are confused about requirements and you need clarification. Be sure to ask if they have time to talk. The professor will typically have office hours available when you can ask questions in private. Use these hours to clarify concepts, homework, or test questions, or to let your instructor know about any personal problems that may be affecting your class performance. You can also use this time to ask your professor academic or career advice. Professors typically enjoy having you ask questions and are interested in your learning process. Conversations can be casual and may stray from academic topics to learn more about your interests or hobbies. This is used to make positive impressions and help the professor remember you.